Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. She said she want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena. Strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fana. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my head right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you, but my gun might. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. She said she want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me.
I definitely not muted. I wasn't talking on mute. Sup? Am I going to react to the new Lord of the Mystery series? I heard is the next big thing. The trailer looked amazing. No, I don't have any interest in Lord of the Mysteries. Double pack of heat today. We eat good this week. Yes. I've heard all the conundrum. We got 2 chapters. Now 1 today. So without further ado, this means I think we ended King of Snakes probably. So that's hype. But let's see what we got going on. Without further ado, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. Just be on YouTube in a few weeks. Let's see what we doing with King of Snakes. What we doing with King of Snakes? Yep, we reading 2 today. We are. Let me pull up my chat right here. And then we can start without further ado. What's up, Bao? Alright. I'm actually hyped. Okay, so that oh yeah, Grand Havre. That ice wall. It seems to have stopped further consumption of continents. Looks like Grand Havre has stepped forward. How about it? Now is the chance to strike Ananta. Let's all attack together while he is still weak. We definitely need a strategy for an attack. Earlier, Mr. Cossack and Grand Havre both fired transcendentals at him, but it did no damage at all. Hi, babes. What's going on? You got your hair appointment yet? A joint attack by that half dragon and Grand Havre. That's when he used his new move that we haven't seen yet. That like only targets one person because he didn't want to cause collateral damage to the planet. I remember. I'm good, man. I'm tired. I'm like extremely exhausted. I think I just need like to sit in a dark room for 3 days with no noise, no people, and just recover my energy. I said hi. I asked you at your hair appointment. You're not listening. You don't listen to me. You always ignore me. After he resisted the heat and cold, the remaining bit of damage must have been diverted into the earth he's in contact with. Okay. What are they about to do? He has that level of resistance even in an imperfect state, huh? Grand Havre probably attacked without taking that into account. Ananta has earth and sky attributes, but is strong against heat and cold. That's surprising. No, it's the opposite. What you saying now for? He is completely immune to attacks involving gravity or the mind and absorbs electricity and poison. Never forget Yaksha got a dub. Never forget Yaksha got a dub. Just never forget that. He had to use a save state. I didn't know he was doing all this either. Absorbing poison electricity. He said Professor Xavier cannot harm me, nor can Fujitora. That's crazy. Only attacks involving heat, cold, or physical aspects have a chance of working against him. A chance of working against him is crazy. So I have to use only non-electric skills against that guy. A combination of heat and cold was not a bad choice. Ananta's resistance was just that potent. In order to inflict physical damage on him, you have to first prevent Ananta from diverting damage to the earth he is in contact with. Right? They just said, yeah, he's resistant to this, immune to that, do this. But if you wake up during harmonic convergence on a Wednesday when there's a solar eclipse, it gives like, what is this? He's broken. He's busted as hell. I'm not fighting him. That's one of those ones I have to hit you with my brother. My will to live is not that strong. Whatever happens, happens, and I'm going on vacation. All right. He's in contact with. If he's diverting damage to the earth while being in contact with it, then it will be difficult to lift him into the air by force. Then should we collapse the ground instead? Yes, the southern polar continent is on the verge of disappearing, so it won't be difficult to get Ananta off the ground. Chatan, you take care of that. He nods. I will delay Anata from reaching the earth again. Chess, you assist Ran Sarafi in his attack. He looks a little surprised. I'm getting a phone call. Don't call me. I'm busy. You won't do any meaningful damage by attacking Ananta yourself. So focus on supporting Ran Sarafi by using all of your auxiliary abilities. Since whether it's attributes or destructive power, the one that can deal the most effective blow to Ananta right now is him. Say what? Hold on. An attack. You won't do any meaningful damage by attacking yourself, so focus on supporting Ran using all of your abilities. Auxiliary abilities. Okay, so Ran is the key right now. One Last God, Gubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episode 367. King of Snakes 29. Ran is physics. Chess try not to be useless challenge. I informed Kasak. As soon as Ananta leaves the ground, we will attack. Wait, as soon as Ananta leaves the ground, we will all attack. We will attack all at the same time. I can read, I promise. Together with you. Got it, Ran Sarafi? Your signal, your attack is the signal. Attack with responsibility and decisiveness if you want to protect your family. So he's looking. But I wonder how much of his lifespan he would have to use to inflict meaningful damage. That's the thing with him right now. This team wasn't in my bingo book. Not at all. Not at all. It's all right, Ran. We'll help you. You can take our hand. If you take our hand, you can fight while spending very little of your lifespan. The Vigor Boys. No. It's as clear as water what you'll make me do if I take your hand. So then are you going to burn away your lifespan away? Are you going to burn your lifespan away in this fight and face our king without any measures left? We won't be able to help you when you fight our king, you know. Right. If you want to use up your lifespan, that is the time, not now. Using it here is just plain stupid. Rather, you should use this opportunity we present you with right now. Sigh. Then promise me that you will prioritize the strategy laid out just now. I know that they're your enemies, but right now they are allies in stopping Ananta. I will not tolerate you deviating from the strategy and attacking my current allies. If you by any chance break your promise, I will never, ever allow you to use my body again. But what if this is the last time they need it? I understand his dilemma. I don't know what I would do here. What would you guys do? Because I'm like, I need my lifespan to live with my family. I don't know. I might have to flex like this too. I don't know. Heh. You insist on asking for a promise. You aren't confident that you could stop us with your own will, are you? Ooh. When you fought Maruna, you blocked our path. When you fought Maruna, you blocked our will and protected Kalavinka. But you shared our hatred towards the main culprits behind our destruction? Well, they tried to kill your children too, so of course you would. You sympathize with our hatred, so it's different from the situation with Kalavinka. Okay. You have no confidence that you can stop us like you did back then because basically they have the shared enemies. So it's almost like their wills would be aligned because he's already trying to stop himself from acting on some of his impulses. Not even for living with his family, he might even need it to save them in a few weeks. That's true. I know, right? The universe might be cooked today. It just might be. I don't know. You have no confidence that you can stop us like you did back then. Think whatever you want. We're so happy. So happy. So happy. Oh, nah. Never mind. Freaks. Don't you start acting like that. I'd be like, you know what? Never mind. Stop. No. But so happy. I'm scared now. I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I don't like that. I don't like anything about that. Y'all, I'm kicking you out. Get out of my house. Okay. Ran, I know it's not a place to say this, but are you alright with using your power here? This is fine. I think you wasted a lot of your lifespan because of me. He looks back. Yes, if you hadn't attacked and targeted my children, I would have had more time. If you're sorry, then do your best to succeed in one go, because I don't think I can participate in this strategy twice. Damn. Whew. Bars. You see, I'm not a Chess stan like y'all. Chess ain't moved me once. I don't know, maybe he has, but like, he hasn't done enough for me. He's in that value category. Do something. I don't want to hear the right thing or people tell me you're a good person. Do it. Show me your actions. That is what I desire and require from him. At least I don't sacrifice other people's children to protect my own. That said, I am still protecting Lenny, who that young over there wanted to protect so badly. Yes, feel shame. Feel guilt and disappointment in yourself, Chess. Shivers uncomfortably. Oof, I'm eating. What's up, man? It seems he's still looking at the ice wall, but still won't get off the ground. Get started, Chatan. He certifies. He embiggens. Thank you for apologizing, Chess, but sorry isn't enough. It is just not enough. Not for me. Rumble. The ground has broken. The golden hair looks back. She's conjuring some wind. There's Kinaravata. His foot just slightly off the ground right now. Oh. Nothing personal, kid. That man just came in. All right. Karate chop. Okay, Indra helped her with the step back and dodgy attack. Just finished reading these. I feel it. I heard good things. Slash. Chatan, he's breaking up a little bit. He's in the water some. Chatan, focus. We must attack now. There is Chess in his Sura form. That's crazy. I never thought he would try to jump at you instead of trying to get into contact with the earth again. What would you have done without me? On the contrary, it worked out well. Thanks to that, we bought him enough time to get caught in my whirlwind. He kind of looks normal here, a little bit. There's Ananta. That's the Zweet. What's up, Glam? Is that Ran? Ran is behind him on Chess's horn. Ooh, this panel though? Hold on. This panel is stupid, dumb, mega, ultra, incredibly super duper clean. Hey, yo. He challenged that Yaksha. He got the two palms out. They glowing. Hold on. What you about to do, bro? These are beautiful. My fucking boy, exactly. These panels are juicy. Oh God, they are. He swings down like his wand thing. Is that fire? I don't even know what an Indra is doing right now. Okay, boom. The light. Need to find some time for us soon, brother. Just not the next 2 days. I'm probably not even free this week, if I'm being honest. There's a lot going on. Next week, I pray. Yeah. But I'll let you know. Okay. The aftermath will reach here. We should retreat a bit, Indra. Why did Indra look like that? Indra's finger is doing something. Indra? Did he drop her? Oh. Flash. Now, hold on. I gotta go back. I'm not sure I understand what just happened there. Okay, Ran comes in. He conjures an attack. Hits the water. Boom. Flash. They collide. We're not sure. The aftermath will reach here. We should retreat for a bit. Yeah, he let go. Oh, he's not pointing. He let her go. Okay. I thought he was pointing. I thought he was about to do something with lightning. No, he let go. Then she said, Indra? He said, bye-bye. Long live the king. He threw him off like... That's crazy. This is Mufasa shenanigans, bro. Right? Exactly what I was thinking. I cursed that motherfucker out loud when I read that scene. Indra on the snake shit. Indra just dipped off like the sissy his when he saw Ran. Yup. Flash. Okay. So now this is the aftermath. They're in the water. There's Chess. The attack worked well, but no matter how imperfect that Ananta is, it's not like something like this would be his end. We have to continue to strike him before he reaches the bottom of the sea. Ran? Not there. Ananta's over here. The Vigor Boys. Oh man. Good timing, Ryan Sarafi. Indra suddenly fled. He's probably scheming something, so go out there and see what he's up to. After healing Chatan, I will. You killed our Aravata. It's not the time for this. I'm stressed. Hold on, I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. Oh boy. All right, let's get it. Yeah. Rand, lock in. Rand, take over. You broke our trust in you. First, and that first alliance, traitor. To be continued. And he grabs her by the arm. He's looking kind of different here. They're not listening. Finish the mission. Finish the mission. Rand, come back. To be continued. This is the day when the Southern Pole continent disappeared from Willarv. Oh. Hey, if the universe is dead today, it's time for everything. Fair enough. Think on the bright side, at least you won't wait on that cliffhanger. That's a good point. I'm about to go straight to the next chapter after this blog post. Curry, I'm actually going to post these two together. I'm not going to separate them. Why? Because I'm a lazy cunt. Any other questions? Okay. Curry Collins blog, season 3, episode 367, King of Snakes 29. Seems like they always come out of watery places. Wait, is that significant because of his attribute? Because episode 366 ended in such a fashion, some expect that Ganhavra would have his time to shine. Certification right away, and we were disappointed. But I'm not disappointed. But Ganhavra in the human realm is doing well enough to hold the defense. Certification maybe appears when he is free from the constraints of the human realm. Couldn't Rand just go there alone? Those wings of Shess are wings that bounced off even Kasak's comic blast in season 1. Shess has stayed in his 4th stage for too long, so his 5th stage wings come out when he uses latent force. Because of the effect of latent force, his speed also becomes that of a 5th stage. His wings both allow him to approach an opponent swiftly while carrying Rand. He's faster than Rand in this state and can be prepared for transcendentals. Makes sense. Since it doesn't matter if readers only understood this as Shess gave buffs to Rand and approached the opponent, I didn't add more explanation, trying to put more scenes. Just to explain this seemed like a waste of screen time and even disturbed the scene flow. I think this made sense to me. I figured he either did something to either mask the presence so that Ananta couldn't sense them, or to come in with extreme speed. So this makes sense. I think she did a good job showcasing that with just the artistry. That's just my opinion, though. Oh, it is. Oh, it's Varja. Okay, that makes sense. The weapon Indra is using here is one of the 5 Vajras that appeared in season 2. While it looks like a fire attribute by effect, it isn't. It only has a heat effect. The weapon is sky attribute. This item is a bit difficult to use since it must be charged in Thermosphere beforehand. In this episode, there's a scene where Indra says that he informed Kasak, and he also charged a weapon while gone doing that. Of course, this ability is also almost impossible for humans to use, so this function is as good as unknown to humans, and that Vajra is only known to have the ability to buff magic, just like the other ones. Many asked why Aravata cannot fly while having wind attribute, but it is truly rare for Kinaros to have the ability to fly in human form. Even OG Aravata of the beginning couldn't fly. She isn't flying, she's just dangling, holding on to Ananta. The thing below. The thing below that doesn't look like normal rock and is jagged part off, Chatan. You were disappointed that Chatan was broken so easily, even though he has excellent defense, but that's because Ananta's attack ignores defense. But then, how does Lee's fight against Ananta? Yeah, about that. You don't. You just lose. He's immune to lightning, cold, freeze, poison. You cannot even enter his mind. He's immune to being erased from existence. He's so fucking busted. Oh my goodness. That was good. That was good. We're gonna move on to the next one real quick, but I want to ask everybody what their favorite panel was. Mine is the one with Ran attacking. That was clean. This is a clean ass panel. This is beautiful. This reminds me of Yaksha walking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is clean. I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. And I think my favorite piece of dialogue was Ran speaking to the Vigor boys, being like, just stick to the fucking plan. Alright? Stick to the plan. Did they stick to the plan? They did not stick to the plan. The art in this chapter knocked it out of the park. Absolutely it did. Ran attacking wings. Ran on top of Chess facing Ananta, my favorite. That one's clean. On the prologue, Lees was wearing the bracelet and had limbs missing. Probably what Kurrigan meant in the blog post. Oh no. Oh, so basically her boots and the Golden Knight. I mean, the Golden Knight will still heal her, I think, if she dies, but she got no defense against him. That's crazy. It's about to be a hard fight, man. I feel like the Tarakas overheard Lisa's thoughts about them not being happy and took it personally. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. King of Snakes 30. Which I believe is probably the last chapter of this arc. King of Snakes 30. 30. 10 plus 10 plus 10. Let's get it. Though he could have gotten the info from the gods, this guy seems to be deluding himself into thinking he is an ancient human. Judging by the fact that he has been fine until just now, then suddenly changed, it's highly likely that he was hit by a mental transcendental. In that case, I can release it, although I'm weakened since this is the human realm. Oh, she thinks his mind's being controlled. At least on this planet, there is no one whose mental transcendentals I can't release. So she smacks him with it. Come to your senses, Ran Sarafi. You are being controlled by something else. I don't know who that controller is, but regardless, this must be Indra's machination. So we blaming Indra. Interesting. Interesting. 1 second, blow my nose. This shit gas, bro. Kubera so goat, bro. Likes a fucking goat, man. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Indra's a great guy to blame. It makes sense, but I think she's wrong. You know, she's wrong. The attitude he demonstrated just now is something he'd only dare reveal if he truly believed I would die here. Whether it was a decision of a few gods or the entire god realm, either way, it's not strange. Those gods were always waiting for an opportunity to kill me. It's a safe bet. Yeah, it's a safe bet. Absolutely. There's Yama and the god of earth. When they pulled up, I remember this. Look at my boy Yama clean. Look at the green flames of the underworld, the green aura, the green energy. Look at his majestic beauty and dominance. Look at the sexy. No, can we stop? Either way, it's not strange. Those gods were always waiting up to kill me. Indra's machinations. That's right. I'll kill that bastard too. I have to kill him. Wait, the mental transcendental isn't being released, and his animosity towards Indra keeps growing. But first, we will start with the one right in front of us. It's glowing. She's like, ah. She didn't say ah. She just exclamation mark. Chatan came. Yeah, Chatan came to protect. Scram. Crack. Is that Ganhavra? Because I see ice now. Did Ganhavra interfere? Wait. Chatan has no importance to you. Please don't kill him. Chess is in the way right now. One Last God, Kubera, story and art by Kurdigan, Season 3, Episode 368, King of Snakes 30. Yeah. Chatan is much younger than me, so he wasn't even born at that time. I also mourn her death. so I understand your anger all too well. But Chatan doesn't know anything. If you say you hate us, then if you say you hate us just for being Canaros, I have nothing to refute, but I beg you with sincerity. Nah, kill him anyways. He's useless. He's a stupid horse. Beat his ass. You know us. You stood in our way in your human form, hoping for us to recognize you. Wasn't it because of our Aravata that you tried to protect Lenny? That's why we also cheered for you back then. It's such a shame that it ended up like this. Don't get involved in this kind of fight with a fourth stage body. Just run away, little one. Damn. Dismissed because you're not raw, Chess. In my eyes. That wasn't Ganhara. Ran froze. Oh shit, he did? Oh wait, yeah, Ran could use ice. I'm an idiot. He did that. Also, he just slapped him and froze him. Oh, you're right. It's frozen in the shape of Chatan. I'm just an idiot. I understand it now. Yaksha's personal attribute was water, so Ran could use it too. It's funny how old Chess is. He really has no pull. Exactly. You a old man with no wisdom. Runaway little one. Grab. Mother. Ran isn't caught in a mental transcendental. If you try to release him, Indra is the one you must kill first. Kill Indra first. Even now, wait, is she trying to make him kill Indra? Even now, he is coming to kill our children. Oh, she's using a mental transcendental to make him see Rana. Interesting. Ran, help us. If you don't, all of us will. No. If an attack cannot be stopped, change the order of attack. Since Indra was included as a target in the first place, it's not hard to change their priority to make him attack him first. No matter what you're being controlled by right now, you can't escape this command. Indra. What is about to happen? Stressing out about his fourth stage, Chess needs to develop soon. He needs to die. And get out of my story. Because I don't respect him. Got it? Convey what I said to Ashura, and use the Crescent Gate to. Who's that? Jarita? I'm not sure who that is. Who's he talking to? So out the water comes Ran to attack Indra. That person disappears. Slash. Did Ran get cut or did Ran cut him? I think Ran cut him. He just unformed and reformed with lightning. Crack. I thought Ananta was finally sorted out, but now Ran and Indra are fighting. I don't know what the situation is, but if I were to help someone, it would be Ran, of course. That's just funny because no one fucks with Indra. Just a safe bet. I don't know what's happening, but if Indra's involved, I'm gonna help the other person. Just because the likelihood of me being wrong is 0.6%, if even. Bang. Crackle. That lugworm doing useless things. Tap. Ooh. Hello. My love. As much as a speck. Wait. My love as much as a speck of dust. Wait. One of the Vigor boys in Ran? Yo, hold on. Indra, why you looking shook, bro? Whoa, why you looking scared? Why you looking like a little baby? You looking like a little jabroni. Mother, you shouldn't have sent Ran away like this. Whoosh. We didn't get a chance to check if Ananta is completely dead. Rather than Indra, Ananta, it was important to check on Ananta right away. Indra would not have run away like that. Someone who protects the universe to protect his own standing. The fact that a guy like that left this place means that Ananta does not currently pose much of a threat. I don't know. What if he's playing you, knowing you would think that, knowing what you think about him already, therefore it's really reversing what you really thought you were thinking, but you weren't really thinking what you should have thought. Therefore, Indra's in your brain. Let me stop. Indra's betrothed, that callback, fuck low. You're not here today to gas him, to be gassed. Best panel right there, though. Indra looking all shook. Indra said something along the lines of, even if you became a speck of dust to his betrothed. Oh, yes, he did say that. The fact that a guy like that has left his place means that Ananta does not currently pose much of a threat. That's how I see it, too. There's a possibility that he will recover from the bottom of the sea and come back, but from what I saw earlier, he was at a level where he was unable to regenerate at all without absorbing Earth. If he's underwater rather than on land, it will take him a long time to recover. And the way to deal with him is, in the meantime, is simple. Agni, Vasuki, or Taksaka, convince any one of them to destroy this planet. That's crazy. Planetary destruction, that kind of method, there aren't many planets where humans can still live anymore. Even if Willow disappears, there will be almost no place for the humans. The opponent is Ananta chess. To stop the resurrection of the once mightiest being in the universe, a single planet would be a very cheap price to pay. He about to recover right now. You are underestimating him, I feel. Even in his incomplete resurrected state, he's still a monster. I bet Lowe's cheering from the sidelines too, secretly. He lurking? Planet Helmet. It must have been hard to get here. They all look like Garudas, but they all died and woke up at different times, and even their memories were destroyed to differing degrees. So if they fight, stop, eat each other, it's pure chaos. Barundanim. Barunda. Why just watch when you've gained your senses and could have given us a hand? Oh, she did say she wasn't going to show the whole process of how they got this, right? In a few chapters ago. Been a long time since Crime and Punishment. Why would I help someone who killed me and ran? That's because I didn't know that I could communicate with you back then. I thought it'd be scary if you woke up fully, so I hit you while you were still unconscious. Doesn't he look too normal for someone who's been Tarakified? Which side are you on, Barunda Nim? Which side? Are you a part of the Garuda clan or a part of the group that called itself Us? Oh, that Us? I'm not a part of that. Those guys, they specifically hate modern humans. That's modern humans. I don't like it. That's why. That's very simple, but hey, it works. Calico got that respect in Garuda and the Garuda fam. Yeah, we mean she kind of royalty if you think about it, you know. I like this new guy a lot. For now, let's say I'm part of the Garuda clan, I think. But the Garuda clan, I don't really feel a sense of belonging there either. Let's just say I'm similar to this chick. How much do you even know me? The chick who will kill Garuda without batting an eye, even if he ever Tarakifies. Stop blabbering. He's very unserious, but I like him. I like his energy. What do you mean by them specifically hating modern humans? It's something those guys often say when trying to assimilate someone. If we turn everyone into Tarakas and include them in us, it'll be the ultimate peace, and so on. Oh, I heard that too. Huh? They were trying to recruit you too? No, not me, but Vritra, who was next to me. Figures. Vritra, oh my god. My boy. Is he safe? Is he okay? I forget about his safety. I need confirmation. Is he alright? Is he chilling? Is he big booling? Is he sleeping? Is he taking a nap? Is he daydreaming? Is he dreaming? Where is he? I need answers. I require them post haste immediately. They try to Tarakify gods and suras, but they don't involve modern humans. They just ignore them or kill them. In the first place, the ultimate peace they talk about, the target they want to include as us, excludes the current human race. So to them, the current human race is like a bunch of dummies that replace them. Fakes? I think that's how they perceive them. You don't look surprised. You didn't know that yet? Oh, you look surprised. You didn't know that yet? By the way, you guys should hurry up. You see, Will Larva is about to split apart. If you saw that happening, you should have told us sooner. It just started right this moment. Well then, shall we get going? This guy, I like him, but I don't know if I trust him. Oh my God, that's Will off right now? Danger. There, I brought us to a higher position on purpose so you can check out the situation and decide where to get off. This? This is Willarv? Yeah, it looks bad. Ananta has already been resurrected. If Ananta were to exert his power, it wouldn't be just this much. There was probably an issue with the resurrection or something. There's a possibility he attempted to strengthen himself by absorbing the planet's land. On the other hand, there may have been people who tried to stop Ananta by destroying the planet. Either way, there won't be much of Willarv left. Where did my elder brother go? Back then, the reason why Willarv was destroyed was this. We come in full circle. I remember this. We are coming full circle now. Was this? If we ended up in the same situation again after going back in time, then what in the world have I done? Still, seeing as the destruction progressed this little and stopped, there seems to be quite the third party at work. A force that opposes a resurrection but still wants to protect the planet. Elise, you are one of them. Right, it's different now. The people are different, the times are different, what I know is different, and it's still before the destruction. It can still be changed. We must create a better outcome. In order not to waste the universe that turned into a possibility due to me ignorantly going back in time. Okay? Wait. No. 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 Kalavinka, King of Snakes, don't ever end. Come back. Don't end. Next chapter, someone's universe. Don't end. Don't stop. Right click. DLC. I need DLC. Give me more. Expansion pass. Please. No. No. Oh, King of Snakes, you treated me good. Except you didn't tell me Vicha was alive. 0 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. Damn. That's one of my favorite arcs, though. To be continued. The reason the elephant came out of her hand is that it looked scary when it came out of her face. I protect my mother. Chaitanya appeared in this episode like a punching bag getting frozen by Iran. This time and such, I'm sorry he got a bad luck in choosing the opponent. You asked about him being small for a 5th stage, but while they can adjust their size, there's a limit depending on their condition. Mother got scary partial certification, but the elephant nose comes out of the face as expected. It's even scarier. Oh, some people found the elephant nose unfamiliar. Eravata's silver form appeared in season 3 episode 231. Island past tense. It's true that Indra was torn apart by Rand just before this scene, then regenerated. Okay. Thank you for understanding me perfectly when I draw perfectly crappy pictures. I thought he pulled a Logia. What's happening here? You've asked whether Barunda is in teenage appearance here, but while his face looks a bit young, this is his apparent age in the 20s. People seem to think that if I don't draw the male characters muscular, they're just not fully aged yet. But if you keep an eye out for it, you will find skinny adult men. You can think of him as being similar to Ganhavara. Of course, Barunda is taller and trying my best to look cool. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed King of Snakes, which means expect the discussion with at least me, Glam, and Bao. Try to get Recon and some other people in there, so that will come soon. I'm gonna aim for next week. And we're moving on to Someone's Universe. I knew the next arc just had universe in the title. I'd seen a spoiler on Twitter maybe 4 or 3 weeks ago. But that's tough. How do we feel? How are we feeling right now? Top 5 arcs right here. Boom. If Ananta As if Ananta starting to shift continents wasn't bad enough for the planet, I don't know if a planet can be habitable after this. There aren't enough restoration magicians to fix that. I would still argue that even if you have to move the humans elsewhere and the planet exists, maybe in time it could be restored so they can come back. But ultimately, it still does change the outcome of that planet blowing up, which could be good for the universe. Don't know for sure, but we can figure that out in due time. The latest non-fast past Raw is Someone's Universe 1. 2 comes out this Wednesday, and we get no translation this week. Damn it. There's a chance the gravity can slurp the planet back together, but that's still really, really bad. Agni's been suspiciously MIA, but I can't see him supporting the planet going boom. Vasuki of Tak probably don't care enough so long as their kids are okay. Island, past tense was hilarious to me. Tiara explained that Curry just put together the word for island and past tense for verbs in Korean. The title drop is wild. Yeah, looks like an island gone now. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Someone's universe. Does that mean that this isn't the universe that we're supposed to be in, but somebody's universe based on what they want? Okay, let me stop being annoying. All right. We got 2 chapters, man. This is crazy. I'm excited to see Barunda in action, see what he can do, what he can conjure up. Shout out to the Garudas. They doing a thingy thing. Ran and Indra. Speck of dust. That's all crazy. Making him attack Indra. But we're coming for you after. You're still not safe. But then again, with adding this extra fight to what he needed to do to stop Ananta, will this use up more lifespan? Even though they're slowing down how much lifespan he's using, he's not probably using more than he would have had to if they listened to the plan. But if you go based on, I guess, what Kanara Vata thinks Indra is thinking about Ananta not being a current danger, maybe they felt like they fulfilled their bargain. They focused on Ananta, didn't deviate from the plan, hit him. He's out of commission. Now it's time for revenge. That's one way of looking at it. It's more about what everyone sees as their universe, respectively. Possible. But a life is a universe. Is it? I mean, there's a lot of a lot of life in a universe. I'm worried about Rand. I'm kind of worried. So is this when we see when we finally see By the way, I didn't realize this was an elephant trunk. I thought she was just like grabbing him with some weird Sura appendage. But yeah, I can see it now. I still think even if it looks scary coming from the nose or the face, it kind of would have made sense because like they're not human at the end of the day. They can take human form and shape, but they're Suras, and they are scary. I think I would have preferred it coming from the nose. I think that would have been dope. That's just my personal opinion. That's what AHR believed in. What's about to happen? When does Lise and Ananta finally get into their scuffle from the beginning of the prologue? In someone's universe? What if it's nobody's universe? I thought of explaining the trunk, but it was in a blog anyway, so I didn't. Oh, fair enough. No, I didn't know. I didn't realize though. But I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. I just thought it was like, I don't know, a tentacle or something. But yeah, it being a trunk makes sense. Chess is still useless. Not a chess fan. Need him to do something for once in his sorry ass life. Instead of just being apologetic and sorry and 4th stage. Evolve already. It's time for you to evolve. Get the stone that you need. You need a leaf stone. You need a fire stone, a sunstone, a dusk stone. What do you need? Kingdom Hearts taught us that nobody's a person too. I mean, technically, nobody's always had hearts, so the whole idea that there were these beings that didn't really exist that couldn't feel emotion was always a lie. Or, if you ask me, it was a retcon. But Kingdom Hearts is garbage. I think Lee's gets fully killed versus Ananta and pull a safe state time reset like what Ananta did after Yaksha. I'm here for it. I like it. Like loses, goes back, and has to figure out through time travel how to get back to that moment and not die. Interesting. I'm here for it. And then maybe this is when we see her going around like, remember the various versions of Yuta? She's like, no matter what possibility of a universe it is, if Yuta's passing away, she's gonna be there with him in his final moments. Maybe that's when we start to see more of that. And then maybe from her perspective, when she runs into Maruna, when Maruna absorbs the scrolls and goes fifth stage and whatnot, you might finally be going there. We play Kingdom Hearts for the vibes, not plot consistency. I don't play it for either. I thought it used to have a pretty cohesive story, as convoluted as I say convoluted, but just messy as it was. But boy, did they lose me. They started losing me with what Dream Drop Distance. Even though I liked the game because I could play as Riku, and I pretty much did not play as Sora. I didn't like some of the stuff they did in that game. The dreams and time traveling. You have to discard your body. Oh my god. Boo! Nomura cannot write. Tetsuya Nomura cannot write. He is just as talented as a writer as what are their names? Carrie and Miles Luna Shaw from Ruby. They're terrible. They have the exact same writing ability. None. But no, King of Snakes is one of my favorite arcs. Not just for season 3. It's probably like a top 6 arc. For me, when I like do my arc rankings and really go through them, I'll know exactly where, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's high as 3rd. But I don't think it'd be lower than 6. Loving the Kingdom Hearts trash talk because Kingdom Hearts is not good. I used to care about that series a lot, but Tetsuya Nomura is garbage. Well, the Xehanort in 3 is garbage. I'm not playing 4. I didn't even play the DLC for 3. I know it happens, but I didn't play the DLC. I didn't care. The Kairi thing was stupid. Xehanort's actually being a good guy. Oh my god, he cannot cook. Tetsuya Nomura should not be allowed to write. He should only be allowed to design characters. Shout out to Riku and Aqua though. They're cool. They're cool. Nomura cooked with The World Ends With You though. Credit where it's due. But did he cook with The World Ends With You too? I actually don't even know if he made that game or worked on that game. The World Ends With You was good. I like that game. I don't like it as much as most people like it, but that's a good game. I like that game. I haven't really played 2 yet though. I think he does well with one and dones. Well, The World Ends With You technically has a second game, but I feel you. I don't think he's good at writing at all. I don't think he has any talent for it or any ability for it. I think he's more of a character designer and doing cool things kind of guy, and then someone else should be writing the script, dialogue, and things of that nature. But, hey. Kurigam should be doing the writing for Kingdom Hearts. Let Nomura do the character designs with all of his... Anyways. Yeah, the sequel was great too. I kind of played it a little bit, but not too much of it. I have to kind of finish it. I don't know. It was one of those games I didn't think needed a sequel in any capacity, so I think I was mad when they announced that they're making a second one. This man finished both of them. I've been done. But back to the Kubera, what do you expect from the next chapter? I have no idea. I don't know what to expect. Someone's universe. Well, I guess Barunda, Kalavinka, and Lee's go to the planet, and I guess the objective is to make sure it doesn't blow up. That's the first thing we got to focus on. That's what I'm saying. The season is ending after the next arc. Calling it now. I'm gonna be surprised. I already knew there was one more arc after King of Snakes, so I was starting to think that. But you're expecting Brilith? Oh, we haven't seen Agni in them for a while either, so maybe they pull up. I would like to see Brilith. It's been way too long. Way too long. That's the goal for real. Well, she top 3. She not in number 1 spot right now, but she top 3. Who else do I need to see? Will Vayu and Grell come through? And then Surya, not sure. She's been away for too long after they came back to N23. Come back. Please. Did Agni go to save her or protect her? Or isn't she with Agni? Am I tripping? Where was Agni? Was he like, I think he was like trapped or something. Then Surya something. Then him and Vayu came and was like, don't worry, we got you. Forgot what he was doing. I don't expect Someone's Universe to be very long, 15 chapters max. I definitely don't think it's going to be a 30-year. I'm going to go like 13 to 18. Like 13 to 18. And then season 3 will probably come to an end, or maybe we'll have like an epilogue chapter, like leading into it. And then we have to wait 40 years for the next chapter. If there's no chapter next week anyways, wait, when are we discussing again? I think I missed that part. Next week. You guys give me a day that works for you. If there's no chapter to react to next week, well, I think we're still gonna get Someone's Universe one next Monday, I guess. I'm not sure, but I'll say Tuesday or Wednesday. That'd be fine, I think. Next Tuesday or next Wednesday. Let me think. Yeah, probably Tuesday or next Wednesday. He was trapped by Rama for a while, then he took leaves to train with Tio. Yes. Lilith was being protected by Ashura and Taksaka the whole time, her and Mirha. Tio's on vacation. Okay, so then maybe Monday. Though for Ashura protection counts as hostage too, it does. It's gonna have to be after 4. Why? Why can't it be before 4? Give me one good reason. And don't say, I'm busy, I'm gonna be in class. Ditch school for Kubera. Ditch work. Whatever you're doing is... I'm joking. Y'all having a good chapter? Thank you for the subscription. 20 months. We're having a great chapter. The arc just finished. The arc just finished. Really good double chapter this week. I think this is one of my favorite arcs in the whole series. I'm at the university for graduate school, bruh. Skip that. They'll understand. If you look your counselor or teacher or whatever in the eye and say, I gotta talk about King of Snakes, they'll be like, what are you even doing here, bro? I understand. Go, my son. And then they'll let you free. Trust me. It always works. I'll try and harass that Sandman guy. Yeah. I'll see where Recon... I'm gonna reach out to Recon and see if he's like... I know he, at one point, he had caught back up again. See if he's still caught up and then get Recon to come too. That'd be nice.
Oni-chan, peace.
I would like Vince to start reading again, but I gave up on Vince. And Simi's not gonna read this anytime soon, so I can't even. And then East can't read. He only reads My Hero, and he can't even read that. So we'll have at least, I think, 4 people though. Haku is still reading at a snail's pace, so he'll get to where we are when he gets to where we are. But maybe if in the next 13 weeks or so, King of Someone's Universe wraps up, he can make a little bit of progress because there's not more chapters coming out. I'm also wondering if she might do a few side stories during her break, but I actually want to take a break. Like, go do your thing, take a break, come back refreshed with the fire burning, and yeah. Haku gonna catch up when we done with the story. I'm gonna see if I can light a fire under his ass. It's not like he's got Tower God to worry about right now. So yeah. Haku will start Ash's trial this week. Well, that's hype actually. I'm gonna tune in for that. Breaks are good. You need them. Especially if you're getting burnt out, But nah, man, good double chapter this week. Ganhavra didn't really help. That's crazy. That ice wall was so useless. We didn't even need that. I
Yay!
got the Prime
Bonita.
subscription from
Peace,
Babes. Thank you.
peace.
5 months in a row. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's that Prime subscription. But yeah, rest is important. I think she should take a break. Just decompress, go on vacation, do something, and come back with a fresh mind, ready for the 4th and final season. I'm calling it. Season 4 to end.
Yay! Bonita.
There'll be no season 5.
Peace.
There is only season 4. And then the end of the story. I wonder how much longer we have to go. I do feel like we're at least 70% to the story. So I feel like 6 years in total left at max. I'm gonna go 4 to 6 years prediction. We'll see. We'll see if I'm correct or if I am wrong. That's crazy. I know I haven't been here that long, but I think about so many stories I've been reading for over 10 years. One Piece, Monogatari. Does Avatar count? Even though Avatar's not like whatever. I don't know, certain comics. JoJo. I mean, there's even video game franchises I've been playing. Zelda. That's crazy. Danganronpa. Woo! Ace Attorney. That's crazy stuff. We're almost done with the prologue. 6 more years and then the story will start for real. And then it's like, and now, present time. We spent 20 years going through all the backstory up into the prologue, and then finally, we start in present time. That'd actually be hilarious. That'd be raw. That wouldn't even bother me. Oh, I need more Lilith. I need to know if Vitra's alive. I'm still mad about that. This arc will not get a perfect score it deserves until I know if Vitra's alive. And if he's not alive, this arc might have to get a 0. That's crazy. It's gonna go from my favorite arc to my least favorite just like that. Just might be. I think I said this earlier, but I'm not gonna separate these two. But I think the week that this chapter comes out, I'm gonna just drop the both of them and just leave it. Usually I wait until both are out and I drop it. I'll drop it early so you can get 30 early, technically, a week early. I'm going to leave it at that, but this was a good arc. I'm very impressed. I'm worried about Ran. The Vigor boys are acting up. And then now Kanaravatta got him on Indra hunting time. I wish Lo was here. I want to know how Lo feels about this. I wish he was here. I'm going to hit him up on Twitter and be like, so, how do you feel about Ran about to pack your boy up? And his betrothed being in there. She might know the weakness. Yo, you gotta hit him in the solar plexus with this much force, which then allows his electricity to stop working for 5 seconds, and then you gotta follow up with the hold on. She might have that knowledge. But there might be an honest case for season 1 and 2 being the prologue. It's not. It's one of those things where like I could see somebody making the case and not it being like the craziest thing ever. But yeah, his betrothed deserves to wreck Indra. Vengeance. Speck of dust. I wish I caught the line. I could tell based on his reaction and I guess how she kind of came out. I knew it was his betrothed, but the line should have made me realize that. I didn't catch the line though. But yeah, yo. So I think we're on break next week based on what I know. Tiara's on vacation. So I think we're gonna get I think maybe that's why we got 2. So we're gonna get Somebody's Universe in like 2 Mondays, a chapter 1 and or possibly 2, not sure. But yeah. That's why you need to reread. Are you gonna give me the time to reread? Y'all keep acting like I don't want to. Give me the free time to do it. Here. Give me a clone. I'm a busy man. Get to it when I get to it. Anata is literally the solo's your favorite verse character made manifest. They said he's immune to like 55 things, resistant to this, and I'm like, this guy's busted. I didn't even know he had all this, and he was already exactly what I was saying. I'm like, so Professor Xavier is not helping us. Emma Frost not helping us. Like, This reminds me of Thing, who was immune to reality wiping. I'm like, that's busted. He's different. So yeah. You're acting like we don't have anything to do. I have a life and a job. That make time for Gubera. That doesn't change what I have to do. I don't know what you do. I didn't say you didn't have time. I just said I don't. The entirety of X-Men are cooked. Yeah, they're not winning. They're not winning. Like, I'll be busy. Anywho, I'm excited to discuss it with you, Glam. So, Glam, you said after 4 on Tuesday or Wednesday works. I think Mal said that works for him too. Let me think. I have my notes. By the way, people were yapping in my ear when you said, "You free?" No, I said I'm asking if you're like Tuesday and or Wednesday works for you, but you said like after 4, right? Yeah, that works for me. I have my notes. I've been taking notes, so I'm going to go through them. They're a little out of order, so I want to actually put them in order and organize them a little bit, and then I'm excited to discuss. So, yeah. Us just being Mandem is what I was asking about. Oh, that's different. Oh, I mean, whenever, I guess. Just holler at me. Text me. Could probably talk for a bit later tonight. Yeah. I got to go with somebody for an important doctor appointment. But yeah, after that, should be good. All right. King of Snakes was great. Absolute gas pack. I'm very excited about it. Someone's Universe. I just feel like Ananta. I still think they're underestimating the imperfectly resurrected Ananta. I still think he's about to come back on that water really, really quick. Like, I know they said if Indra's not worried about it, they expected. Nah. Don't underestimate that guy. He was the strongest being. The strongest. But alright, you guys be safe. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I don't know where, why, or what, but something tomorrow. We'll see. Y'all be safe.